We are Liverpool, cha la 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 la. We are Liverpool, cha la 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 la. Yes, guys, it's yours and truly Lazer, and this is Lazer LFC TV. And today, Liverpool finally get their first Premier League victory in 5 games against Sheffield United at Bramall Lane. Goals coming from Curtis Jones and Bobby Firmino, although the goal was credited to a Sheffield United player. What can I say? It's a huge sigh of relief, man. You know, it's a big 3 points that is for Liverpool, because Liverpool can have afforded to go 5 Premier League games without a win. That would have been unthinkable, you know, and this gives us a glimmer of hope in the pursuit of the top 4 race, because teams are dropping a lot of points this season. Leicester City dropped points today against Arsenal, Chelsea dropped points, and West Ham dropped points yesterday. So Liverpool's in with a chance, you know. There's still a mountain to climb, there's still a lot to do, you know, because we seem to be unlucky this season with the injuries, the chopping and changing in the side, you know, the centre-back situation. You know, I'm hoping Phillips and Kabak can get a run together in the team, you know, and I would like to see Davis coming soon and see what he's about. You know, there's still time for Kabak. He's a young player, you know, he's been thrown into the side. So I'm not going to breathe down his back so soon. A lot of fans are saying, you know, things about him that he's not good enough and it's this and that. Remember, he's only 20 years old, guys. He's still got a lot to learn. You know, it's a confidence issue at the moment. Remember, he came from a team that was low on confidence anyway in the Bundesliga, Schalke. You know, so basically, the performance was decent on a whole. I'm not going to get overly happy because technically we beat a championship team. You know, for me, Sheffield United's relegated. They're going down this season. You know, for them, it's about pride and just trying to get games under their belt, you know, and then, you know, systems and stuff so they can get used to it for the following season. It's been a very crazy season with this pandemic, you know, and I think teams like Sheffield United rely on their fan base, and I think that goes the same for Liverpool as well. We miss the Anfield crowd, man. We miss the Cop End, you know. But anyway, the game was all right, man. I give the performance out of the boys about 7 out of 10. You know, there was a lot of effort in the game, especially in the first half. You know, I thought we were more direct, you know, the tempo was a lot quicker and we were threading a lot of balls down the middle. You know, we were trying to make things happen, and there was a chance early on in the game where Bobby Firmino, basically, he should have scored, he should have buried the chance, you know, but he hit straight down the middle and their goalkeeper Ramsdale saved the shot. You know, and I thought, don't tell me it's going to be one of those days again. You know, but there was a few other chances we had as well, you know, where we could have went in them at least 2-0 up before the break, you know, but it didn't happen. You know, I felt Thiago was a little bit better today, but he was still being a bit rash and a bit eager with the fouling. He's got to cut that out of his game, and Klopp really needs to speak to him about it, because sooner or later it's going to cost Liverpool, man, and we can't afford that to happen, especially in you know, predicament we're in at the moment. You know, there was a chance where Sheffield United had a chance. I think it was at Burnley. I'm not sure of the player, to be honest with you, but they went through. Kabak sort of got his positioning mixed up, but the goal was offside. I thought, please, VAR, don't start looking at it and over-analysing it and trying to give Sheffield United the goal. But it didn't happen today, and I thought, it looks on our side. So we got away with one there. And, you know, we're still fighting, trying to get the ball through, trying to make things happen. We're trying to make runs behind. I thought Mane was a bit better today. You know, Curtis Jones had a very good game, man. He's so mature for his age, 20 years of age. You know, he's already like he's a first team player. It's like he's been playing with the first team for like a season or two, and he's only just come through really this season, you know. So there's a lot more to come from him. He's a good player, and plus he scored today straight after the break. You know, the ball, we just managed to keep the ball in, you know, and I thought, VAR, please don't mug us off again, you know. And he just, you know, fell to him. He's in the right place at the right time in the box. Beautifully taken. We go 1-0 up. It was something like 48 minutes. You know, we needed that, man. I didn't want Liverpool to leave it too long, because the anxiety levels would have crept in. You know what it's like, and the longer we leave it, it's just going to be hard to break them down, and we don't get a goal, we don't score. So we get that goal and the pressure's off. You know, we had more chances. We could have made it 2-0 straight after. But then there was a moment of brilliance from Bobby Firmino. Sort of like the old Bobby Firmino return, where he weaved and danced his way through, and I thought, take a shot, come on, shoot. Takes a shot, and the ball deflects To be fair with you, it was going wide, but it deflects, takes a deflection, a little nick off one of the Sheffield United defenders, and goes straight over Ramsdale, and then we go 2-0 up, and I'm thinking happy days, you know. So from then, for me, it's about maintaining control in the midfield, seeing the game out, you know what I mean, not just getting overzealous and trying to go for more goals, you know what I'm saying, and then get caught on the counter, and then anything could happen when it's 2-1, and you know the way Liverpool's been recently, they get a set piece, and before you know it's 2-2, or they even steal the win. So I thought we controlled it well, but there was moments though, late towards the end of the game where Sheffield United sort of thought, you know what, they're going to make a go for it. I think at that stage they had nothing to lose, really. So they were getting behind quite a few times. Ali McBurley in particular, there was a chance where he got in behind, and I think Adrian made a good save. He saved it, and I thought, ooh, I thought they were going to score. Kabak looked like he was in no man's land on a few occasions. He's really got to get his positioning sorted. But as I said previously, we've got to give him time. He's still young and he's got a lot to learn. You know, the only thing that worries me is we have Chelsea midweek, and that's going to be a huge game if we want to have aspirations of getting in the top 4. Is the high line, we've got to drop a few yards deeper, man, and adapt a different strategy, because Nat Phillips lacks loads of pace. He's so slow, unbelievable. There was one moment where he had a head start on one of the Sheffield United players. I think it might have been Burke, and he outpaced him, you know, outmuscled him, and he outpaced him, and he got through. He was all alone kind of in the box, but he scuffed his shot and it went wide. Do you know what I mean? So we've got to sort that out for the next game. It's going to be a huge game. We've got good news as well. There's rumours that Fabinho may be back, and Jota, the Shotter. Wouldn't that be so lovely, man? Because Jota, it's been long overdue. We've missed Jota. We've missed having a different option, because Origi hasn't quite cut it this season. As we know with Minamino, he's been loaned out to Southampton. So we need to make it 2 wins on a bounce coming this Thursday against Chelsea. It's going to be at Anfield Stadium. You know, it would have been so nice to have the crowd for that game. So I hope we can get back to getting 2 games in a row, pick up the 6 points. And if I'm correct, Liverpool jump ahead of Chelsea in the table. At the moment, I think we're on 43 points, and I think Chelsea's on 44. I'm not sure who West Ham United are playing, but we got a slight chance of getting back in the top 4, because a lot of the teams are just dropping points to each other. The only team that's consistent is Manchester City. I'm in yes that they're going to win the league. You know, it's about how many games they're going to win, whatever else records they're going to run away with. It looks like they're on for 90-odd points again. You know, I think the max they can get this season, funnily, is 96 points they can get. So yeah, there's not much more to say on that game. It's yours truly, Mr. Lazer. This is Lazer LFC. Don't forget to click like, share, and drop me a sub as well. Subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned. Till the next time, peace. I'm out. You never walk alone.